All right, we're doing a list of things that you're going to probably be mad at us for, or at least me, because
I think we're going to agree on most of these.
you think so?
On this episode of Buy or Pass.
Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are going to talk through buy or pass.
6 bottles to buy or not to buy. That is the question.
That is the question.
So you all liked the last video we did of it. So we're obviously going to do this
We're going to do it again. We will beat a dead horse.
I thought to myself, maybe I'll try to have less allocation on there. And then I was like, no, we got some hot takes on some bottles that a lot of people go ridiculously crazy about. And yeah, and I think you and I are going to disagree on some of these.
Yeah, we probably will.
Which is going to be also kind of nice.
Yeah, it's always good to have a little disagreement.
All right, I'll let you start.
Well, I mean, we'll start with the lowest one on the total po.
Sure.
The Four Roses Small Batch Select. This is a pass for me.
So you got?
Is that what you? No, I was going to let you say what you.
Well, I was going to let you finish.
I just think of all the other low-end Four Roses, this is not the best one. I just like the small batch. I like the single barrel. This one just kind of is a miss for me. Whatever they do to make it select, I wish they would deselect and just create just just leave it as a small batch and it's fine.
This pains me because I love Four Roses.
Yeah.
My love for Four Roses has grown so much over the last year and a half, 2 years. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
I think this is in the it's not the worst bottle I own. It's not in the top 5 worst bottles I own. I think it's up there highly, probably in the top 10, top 15 worst bottles I own. For whatever reason, this blend here, I hate.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've had it in blinds before where I'm like, that's small batch select, I think.
Yeah.
So
it just doesn't, to me, it's off profile for Four Roses in a way.
And it's more of the nose to me on that than even the palate.
I think you're right.
But it's just like so off and such a miss. It's so not what I want out for Roses.
Yeah.
But
there we go.
oh, you're going to take it?
I'll take it back.
Okay, fine. You can take it.
I'll put
That's
it.
fine. I was
put
going
it
to take
down.
it, but that's cool.
I'll let you take the next one. All right, the next one on the list. Why not?
Just went from one end to the spectrum to the other.
From the cheapest to the most expensive.
By far.
Yeah.
Also, probably it's either this one or another bottle. It's the hardest one to find. So this is Sazerac 18 year. This is the summer of 2020. I always wanted to have one of these. Always wanted to open one of these until I opened it. To me, it's fine. It's not anything crazy. But when it comes time to actually experiencing it,
Yeah.
it's not remotely special whatsoever. It's fine. I don't think it's bad, but the hype around it, in the sense of like where you have to get it as a B tag, the rarity of it, and if you're gonna try to go find it and you're not camping in line to get it, and the price you'd have to, the ridiculous price you'd have to pay to get it.
Yeah, you have to pay a ridiculous price.
It's just it's hard pass.
Yeah, it's a hard pass for me too.
Fair.
It's a rye, and I know I'm starting to like ryes, but I mean, there's still a limit to my.
It's just
rye love.
I wish it was maybe a higher proof, but I think they just want to leave that for handy, like having that as like the higher proof one.
Yeah,
but
I understand that. Next one on the list is the Buffalo Trace Kosher Wheat. What is this for you, Zach?
Trash.
That's not just a pass. He just called it trash.
I think it's trash.
I actually love this bottle.
Yeah, that's what it says.
I am this close to being done, and since he hates this one and he owns it, I'm going to figure out a way to just take this home because he doesn't.
He ain't going to figure out a way. He's just going to take it. That's how it works.
I will stick it in a box and just take it home. I actually like everything about this. I just happened to pick it up at I can't even remember where it was at, but they had it sitting out as one of the allocated things, and I had a Buffalo Trace, I had an Eagle Rare, I had a Blanton, so I just went with the one that I'd never had before, and it was this, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. It's to me, it's the right things of a weeded bourbon that I like. So I enjoyed it.
I think it's all the wrong things of a weeded bourbon.
I just
I think it's a cool project. I think it's cool, like what it all stands for and everything. I just think the product itself sucks.
No.
Just gonna be honest. I hate saying that, but at the same time, I don't. I guess.
At the same time,
it is what it is.
It is
right?
what it is. All right. So here's this one that I'm just going to hard pass on.
Okay. So every once in a while, I'll get somebody that will write in the comment section or write me in person like, "Is that 1792 port finish? Are you ever going to review that?" And the answer is no, because I've had it before, and it's not great. The only reason why I have it, this thing is dusty as all can get out. The only reason why I have it is because I collected all the 1792 series, or I don't want to say series, but all their expressions, kind of by accident,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest with you guys.
Yeah.
And so I just honestly like having the set outside of the Ridgewood. And I get that technically doesn't make the full set. I'm not spending $2,000 on a 1792. Because that's basically what those cost.
I wouldn't spend 2,000 pennies on a 1792 expression.
Oh, David. Anyways, this port finish. It's actually one of the worst port finishes I've ever had. And I'm putting that nicely. And I don't want to try to like just beat up on 1792. I know we've talked about how we're not big fans of it. But the people who go crazy after this, it's, again, one of these bottles that to get it, you have to spend a ridiculous amount of money to be able to get. And I just think there's so much better options out there to get, especially in that price range. I don't know how much these are going for, like $800 or $700 or something. I haven't looked in a long time. Somebody will correct me in the comments below. Hit that like, subscribe button while you're there too, but just not worth it to me.
No.
Make sure it's sealed.
No.
Coming off.
No, it's not. The Old Fitz.
17 year.
Of all the Old Fitzes,
Don't say it. Don't say it.
this is not one I would necessarily pass on.
Okay.
I actually
I
enjoy
thought you
this
were going
one.
to say this was one of them.
It is one of them, but no. I actually enjoy this one. I would not pass on this one.
I actually agree as well. The more that I've had on this 17 year, I've actually enjoyed it more and more and more.
Yeah. I haven't had the 19 year to know if I would be a pass or not, but
Agree. I've heard the 19 year is supposedly better. I think the 17 year is actually really, really good.
I thought it was good too.
Was really, really happy with it. Surprisingly, I think it's off profile for the Old Fitz collection, and maybe that's why I like it so much.
Yeah, maybe that is.
But
so yeah, it's a buy.
I think it's definitely a buy. Obviously, if you can find it
Yeah.
at retail. I think if you're really wanting to get one of these, this is the one you get. You spend the money, this is the one you get.
Again, I think we talked in a video earlier, like if you're going to buy, let's just say 3 special bottles in a year, and you're like taking your money and going, I've got $1,000 to spend on 2 or 3 bottles, or $1,500 to spend on 2 or 3 bottles. I wouldn't object to that. Like,
sure, I would agree.
Yeah. So, and then the Miktors limited barrel strength single barrel. Isn't that a single barrel?
Oh, it's a single barrel.
Oh no, it's just a barrel strength.
Yeah, I think it's just barrel.
Just barrel strength.
Put this on the list for 2 reasons. A, I want to bring up a conversation, something here in a second, but I do want to say I think these are totally worth it. I pretty much enjoy all of them. These are kind of sneakily cheaper than what I think they should be too.
Yes, I agree with that.
So I thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah, I as well. There is, I don't know if there's a Miktors product that I don't enjoy. There probably is one that I don't enjoy, but I don't hate.
Mm-hmm.
But almost everything that they make, I'm pretty happy with.
Yeah, and then here was the conversation we were having the other day in one of my group chats, is if these are more limited to Kentucky. So part of the reason
That's a good question, yeah.
So part of the reason why I put this on there is to see if anybody else out there can find it in any other state. Because I'm just slightly curious if that's true or not. I don't know. I don't know if it is or isn't.
Yeah. I don't hunt in many other states to know.
I only hunt in 2.
Yeah. So it's hard. I mean, if I go on vacation somewhere, I have a tendency to hunt at least a little bit. I'm going to Arizona in the fall, so I'm hoping my boy Ken will take me on a hunting.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
I go out and take a few hours and hang out with him and go hunt a little bit. So,
all right. Well, let us know in the comments below what we got right, what we got wrong, and until next time.
Yeah, we'll see you.
See you.